All right, Thunder families, as we go into our first playoff game for CPHL against Resident Christian, the voice of the Thunder, Phil Tollefson, has abandoned us for the penalty box. So you're stuck with me and Joel. We apologize in advance that we are not as good as Phil, but feel free to judge Phil when you see him. All right, and it's just getting started now. Feel free to jump in and chat.
All right, sports fans, it is playoff hockey, CPHL League. We've got the number 4 Thunder taking on the number 5 RCS. We believe they're the Cougars. And I don't know about you, Shannon, but I'm more excited than a Kate Cooper sourdough loaf right now.
Well, if she would deliver, it would only make it better. But these boys look ready to play some playoff hockey.
Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday afternoon. If you had nothing better to do, looks like the teams are going to line up and we're going to get a little, maybe a national anthem. Something we haven't seen yet. We're doing it. Having some technical difficulties with the national anthem. Stand by. You want to start it? Yeah.
All right, Thunder Nation, here we go. No starting lineup on the ice yet. Resident Christian down from Denver. We played them back, I believe, in the early bird tournament.
Early in the year, yeah.
Steamboat.
We were still getting lines figured out. Played them tough. They got the better of us. I think it was 2-1. Looking for a rebound here today.
All right, for your Thunder lineup, we've got 85 Koa Severe, 84 Marshall Correga, looks like 32 Anthony Serafino, got Wallace Dover 26 on your D, and 82 Hayden Wiseman on your right wing. Resident Christian in the neutral zone, passing it up, and Anthony there to break up that play, taking it forward. Hayden going with the forecheck, heading to the net. Canny gets a shot, goalie saves that, bounces back out. Looks like he's going to get another chance. Resident Christian trying to get out into the neutral zone, and now they're advancing. Wallace there to take care of that one, and now we're back into the neutral zone. Resident Christian with the puck. Into the middle, Resident Christian with the puck. Taking a shot, easy save for Dusty right there. Looking pretty even to start our game. About one shot each team. 16-18 left in the very first period. Looks like we did a line change. We got 29, Jamison Cooper, 44, Colton Snuggs, 41, Gavin Leon, 42, Wesley Hall, and I can't see that far to tell you who else. Oh, that's Colt Tollefson, 46 on your other D. And away goes Snuggs on a breakaway, taking the shot right into the middle of the goalie. Bounces out, but Wes is there. Jamison Cooper coming up with the puck, fighting with Resident Christian in the corner, coming around the backside. Snuggs going to do something with it. Resident Christian passing it up and advancing forward, but not to be outdone. Wesley Hall breaks up that play. Jamison sending it deep into the zone, going for a line change. Jamison and West still on the ice. Cooper fighting with it in the back, trying to move it back inside. Ike sending it around the back. Cooper and Hall going for a line change. Everhart fighting for the puck in the corner. Swally there to back him up. Resident Christian coming down the boards, but Karina anticipating that one and shutting it down in the neutral zone. Resident Christian picking it back up in the middle, going to the outside. Shot once again, easy save for Dusty.
Good pressure thus far by the Thunder offense. Getting some good looks. Looks like we got a fresh group of skaters coming out. Anthony Serafino, Braxton, and Breck on the ice. Anchored on the defense by Caden Zwally and Blasco. Thunder win the face-off. Breck controls it along the board, brings it into our zone, giving chase behind the net. Caden stops it at center ice, passes it over. Good passing by this Thunder defense. Looks like Anthony takes a hit from behind and then a trip with no call. Not sure what that's about. The Cougars send it in deep, momentarily lose track of it. Thunder trying to clear it. Battle for it in the corner. Braxton comes away with it and clears the puck. Happens to be on net, so no icing, and Thunder going for a line change. We got Hayden and Koa and Wesley out there. The Cougars take a shot and miss wide of the net. Take another shot. Great save by Dusty. Pushing that one into the corner. And the Thunder come away with it. Wesley bringing it up the ice. Loses it momentarily. And he's going to bring it into their zone. Great move. Gets around the defender. And a great shot on goal. Saved by the Cougars goalie. Really good look, and there's a battle down in the corner for it. Looks like the Cougars are going to clear the ice. Thunder sending it back deep into the zone. Wesley gives chase, wins that puck battle out to Koa. Across the net, gets intercepted. Another shot on goal by Wesley. Thunder still controlling it in the zone. Dump it in deep so we can try to get a line change. Good pressure by the Thunder. Out to center ice. That's Koa bringing it up. Passes it back to Gage. Gage makes a move at the center line. Couple moves. Backhand. And looks like there's a goalie save. Some good pressure by this Thunder offense. All right, and all that madness we got on the ice, Gage and Colton and Jamison, anchored by Gavin and Colt, it looks like. Thunder line up for the face-off. Taken away by the Cougars, bringing it around, trying to clear their zone, something they haven't done very well today. Colton gives chase down in the corner, rips it around the board. Cougars are finally able to clear their zone. Bring it in deep. Trying to set up their offense. Thunder giving them plenty of pressure. Not much to do with it. Good check in the corner by Gavin. Looks like the Thunder come away with it and send it deep so that we can get a line change. Fresh skaters on the ice are going to be Karina and Anthony and Ike, anchored by Blasco and Cadence Wally. Face off goes deep to the other side of the ice, given chase by the Thunder. Looks like Blasco's going to come away with it, skating up the ice, looking for an outlet pass. He's got some speed, moving into our zone, takes a shot on net and dumps it deep. Thunder control it at the blue line. Blasco fighting for it. Bouncing puck ends up in the hands of the Cougars. Collision mid-ice. And the Cougars dump it deep. Karina giving chase, pushes a guy into the boards, and the Thunder come away with it. Cougars push it back into our zone. Just trying to clear it at this point. Karina up the ice, a little too far for Ike, and they're going to reset. Looks like partial line change. Wesley's on the ice. Marshall Klega and Wallace Dover. All right, Wesley pushes it up the ice. Runs into a Cougars player, but the Thunder end up controlling it. Marshall's got it, brings it into our zone so we can set it up. Battle for it. Ends up in the hands of Wesley. Passes it up the board to Braxton. Gives it back to Wesley, who dumps it in deep, and they're going to give chase. Wallace stops at the blue line. Shot on goal. Stopped by the goalie. And we will have a zone face-off. Looks like a fresh five for the Thunder coming out. We got Gage taking the face-off, along with Koa and Anthony, and anchored by Colt and Gavin. Thunder win the face-off. Gage takes his own shot, misses high. Colt's able to stop them from getting out. And there's a battle in the corner, and looks like they iced the puck. We'll have another offensive zone face-off. Still 0-0 in the first period. Teams still trying to figure each other out. 10-15 left to play. Engage on the face-off. Ends up being controlled by the Cougars, who clear it. It's a 1-on-3. He ends up putting the brakes on, whiffs on it, and Colt comes away with it. Colt with a big hit at center ice. And the Thunder maintain possession. Battle for it down in the corner. Brings it out to the point. Shot on goal. Misses. Oh, Thunder can't clear it. It's a 3-on-1. Let's go Thunder. We dump it into the corner. We need some fresh skaters out there. Koa giving chase. Makes the Cougars throw it back the other direction. Again, good pressure by the Thunder. All right, Colton's out there with Anthony. Colton dumps it on net and gets the whistle for an offensive faceoff. Shannon, I'm going to turn it over to you.
We're going to entertain you coming and going in this game today. Looks like Thunder currently out shooting the Cougars 6-4. Thunder determined to put one in the net early on. It's going to happen. Just you wait and see, Thunder fans. Looks like Anthony taking the face-off snugs on the outside. And Cougars come away with it moving forward. Dover there. Snugs with a back check, breaking up the play. Cougars getting a shot. Dusty covering it up. Little scuffle right there in front of the net. Dusty covering it up, shutting that whole thing down. On the ice right now, we got Serafino, Cooper, Blasco, Zwali. Oh, just kidding. We're going for some change-up. Blasco leaving. Zwali staying. Nope, Zwali going. So you got Ike, Kaliga, Frew. Looks like maybe Cooper on the outside. Nope, that's Dover. I apologize. Wrong 20 number. Karina going to advance. Pushes forward into the offensive zone. Everhart there with her. Cougars send it all the way back in. We have an icing. And we're going to take it to the other end of the ice. 8:41 left in your first period. 0-0 game. Thunder coming out like they are in it to win it today. Even up on their shots on goal. 6 for each team. On your ice, we got Hall, Everhart, Kaliga, and Dover in the back, and Frew on your left wing. Looks like Cougars come away with it. Trying to get it out, but Kaliga's there sending it back up in the middle. Trying to clear it out. Looks like it kind of bounced into the Cougar bench, but back onto the ice. Cougars come away with it, coming around behind the the net. Ike there sends it back in. Wesley going to take a chance on it. Ike going back in. Cougars trying to clear it out of the zone. So far, Thunder keeping it in there, fighting for it. Ike going around back behind the net, but Cougars come up with it, send it around the boards. But Thunder there once again, breaking that up. Kaliga catching it in the middle. Trying to go around the boards, but Cougars are there, fighting for it on the side. A little skirmish going on. Cougars come away with the puck on that one. Ike there with him. That's going to be a penalty on Everhart for holding. And so our first penalty of the game. And Everhart going to go in, I'm guessing, for some holding. That's what the call is going to be. And Thunder on their first penalty kill with 7:46 left in the first period. Still a 0-0 game. Been a great even matchup so far. Thunder fighting for this one. You got Gavin Leon, Colton Snugs, Jamison Cooper, and Colt Towson on the ice for your penalty kill. Puck drop. Thunder come away with it, but then Cougars snap back. Dusty covering it up, and we're going to do another face-off in the defensive zone. 1:54 left on our penalty, but not to worry, Thunder fans. We got this one. Looks like Dusty having some pad issues, so a pause in the moment. Confirmed on your Everhart penalty, 2-minute minor for holding. Dusty still trying to fix his wardrobe malfunction. Thunder looking really good today. They look hungry for this win, fighting for their first playoff win today. Just for a quick update, no idea when we'll play again if we win today. When we win today, so check your team reach for updates as they come in. Cooper on the face-off and puck drop. Cougars come away with it. Thunder fighting for it, going outside, a little skirmish going in. Tollefson and Jamison fighting, trying to come away with it. Jamison sending it down the boards, all the way down. No icing because we are on the penalty kill. Their goalie passes it up. Their player coming up on the outside. Snugs there to try to break it up. Falls down. Cooper tries. The guy is skating down the middle. Going to take a shot, but not to worry. Dusty is on it and gobbles that up. Nowhere to go on that one. Still 0-0 in your first period. Thunder is still on their penalty kill for the next minute 25, going for a line change. You got Blasco and Kaliga out there with Serafino and Zwali. Serafino center for the puck drop. Face off. Thunder comes away with a nice job by Blasco, anticipating that, but Cougars then recover. Shot. Tried to pass it up the middle, but luckily right through. Serafino fighting for it. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's Hayden. I apologize. Hayden going down the middle. Cougars able to break it up. Hayden's still in there, going to fight for it on the boards, but the Cougars send it down. There's Serafino. And now another shot wide to the outside. trying to send it back out for a reset, and another save by Dusty. Dusty going to cover this one up as well as they do a slow creeper to the ice. Looks like another line change coming in for you. You got Dover, Kaliga, Hall, and Nelson on your penalty kill play now. And going on your face-off, drop, and Thunder comes away with it. Gage sending it down long. Their goalie plays it to the outside. They try to advance it forward, but Thunder still fighting for it back into our offensive zone. Cougars trying to come around back, try to set something up. Now they're coming up the middle, but Dover's ready to go and comes back around with it. Dover trying to clear the zone, not quite there yet, but here goes Gage Nelson. Hall's with him as they advance. Little 2-on-2 shot wide into the outside. Thunder still fighting for the puck. Hall down there with Nelson. Goes around the back of the net. Cougars send it along the boards, but Hall anticipates that and sends it right back around the other direction. Penalty kill is now done. We are at full strength as the Cougars advance, and Ike jumps right back into the game. Ike there with the puck, moving forward. Ike's going to take the shot. Oh, a little wide into the outside. Although this isn't baseball. Sorry, but we'll go with it. Cougars passing it up, coming to the outside. Now up the middle. Colt Tollefson going for it. Going to swing it around the backside of the net. Marshall Kaliga's ready, and here comes Ike. Can't quite hang on to that one, and Cougars come away with the puck up the middle, but not to worry. Koa was right there ready to go. Tries to pass it up, but intercepted by a Cougar player. Koa trying once again. Marshall now coming back with him. Cougars centered up, but not to be outdone. Looks like that was Ike ready to go. Another shot. Stopped by the defense. Sorry, guys, lost sight of the puck, but we're around the back side of the net. Marshall sending it up, trying to get to Braxton. Braxton gets it around him. Braxton on a breakaway all by himself. He's going to shoot. Oh, so close, goalie. Looks like he got a glove on that one to send it on the outside. Koa out there to help him out. Braxton and Koa still up. You got Breck on the outside with Gavin Leon and Blasco on your D. Come on, Blasco, just shoot that, buddy. You got that. Yeah, shoots right into a Cougar player. Still scrapping for it. Blasco going to step it up again, but we're both fighting for the same puck on the same team. Blasco keeps it in the zone, sends it deep. Koa's there working for it into the corner. Koa sends it in the middle. Oh, Braxton was right there. Couldn't quite make it happen. And now we're blowing a whistle, I think, because the puck went out of the ice. All right, going to hand you over to Joel now for the last 4 minutes of your first period.
Can't answer his phone unless you need to, and then I'll take it back.
We got 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Score 0-0. Coming on the ice, we got Wesley going to take the face-off. Colton and Jameson, anchored by Caden and Gavin Leon. Thunder given pressure. Wesley stops him in his tracks. Enters the zone. We got Colton giving chase. Jameson back to Colton, trying to get it in deep. Off the skate of Wesley. Goalie had to save it. Quick backhand by Wesley. Another quick save by the Cougars goalie.
It's going to go in. It's going to go in.
A lot of pressure by this Thunder offense. Doing a great job. Eventually the goalie's going to cave. We'll get one on the board. Wesley again for the face-off. Battle for it in the corner behind the net. Colton giving chase. Good positioning. Wesley comes away with it. Looks for a centering pass, but gets intercepted by the Cougars, who bring it up and have no other option but to dump it in deep. Marshall meets the puck, trying to clear it. Marshall behind the net, going to bring it around and try to set things up for this offense. Cougars able to intercept it, bouncing puck in front of the net. They end up getting a shot that goes wide, back out to the point. Battle for it behind the net. The Thunder just need to clear it at this point. Wesley comes up, passes to Jameson, and it's out to center ice. Cougars with possession, trying to gain control. It looked like an offsides to me. Didn't get called. Thunder come away with it. Anthony, center ice, gives chase. And nobody wants to control the puck on either team. Thunder come away with it. Karina passes back to Colts. Somehow they lose it, and the Cougars maintain possession. Finally, our goalie just jumps on it to get a whistle. Desperate need of a line change from the looks of it. 2:11 left in the first period. Score remains 0 for both teams. We got a fresh set of skaters. Gage going to take the face-off. And on the ice is also Colton Gavin on defense, Koa and Hayden. Battle for it in the corner. The Cougars bring it around. Block it, and we're able to clear it. Cougars pass it up, trying to enter the zone. Gavin's there to stop it. Can't quite clear it. Colt's going to try it. Still can't quite clear it. Colt again in front of our eyes. Eventually, Koa gets it. Passes up across the ice to Hayden. Nice little move. Looking for a move. Nice shot on goal. Goalie's able to stop it. No rebound. We had players in position for that rebound, and goalie did not give it up. Thunder going for a line change. We got Anthony and Breck and Braxton, anchored by Blasco and Caden Zwally. Thunder win it. Passes over to Blasco. Blasco takes a shot. Rebound goes to Ike, who gets another shot, and goalie stops it for a whistle. Offensive zone face-off. Thunder win it. Goes back to Caden. Dumps it in deep. Blasco gets it. Tries to put it on net. Caden absorbs a hit at center ice, but able to clear the puck. Ends up going over to Anthony, who loses it. And the Cougars dump it in deep. Breck is able to come away with it and clear it. Braxton gives chase. He's in the zone with a couple of Cougar defenders. Giving good pressure, making him, turns it over to Wesley. Nice move. A shot gets redirected by their player. Goalie's in the right position and is able to stop it. Cougars with some pressure. That's stopped by Marshall and Wallace. And Marshall has the puck, bringing it up ice. Enters their zone, dumps it in deep. Wesley gives chase. 12 seconds remaining in the first period. And the Cougars ice it. We got 6 seconds left, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off. I will say the music is on point today. Wouldn't you agree, Shannon?
Excellent playlist created by Miss Cooper, as excellent as her sourdough baking.
I can agree with that. That loaf at our house was gone in about 20 minutes. All right, we got Wesley taking the face-off. The Thunder win it. Put it on net. The refs are gonna... Goalie covers it up. Refs are just waiting for the period to end. Eventually blow the whistle. 0.6 seconds left. Let's see what Wesley can do off the face-off. Hopefully a shot on goal. Surprise the goalie. Thunder win the face-off. Not enough time. And we are going into first intermission with a 0-0 tie. Thunder playing well. And
Keep it up, Thunder!
Keep it up, Thunder. I don't know if you can see it on film, but the student section is going crazy here at Surditch Ice Arena. Very, very good showing by the students today. I'm showing 7 viewers right now with 1 like. So Thunder Nation, if you're out there, go ahead and smash that like button.
All right, Thunder Nation, back for your second period against your Thunder taking on Resident Christian Cougars 0-0 at the start of the second period. First period pretty even. Thunder out shooting them 12-10, but that's not much. Dusty having a great game, and we are off on the second period. Koa, Hayden, Anthony, Wally, and Marshall. And going for a shot. Oh, and we were in place. Hayden takes a shot. Koa was right there, but just couldn't finish it up. Now Cougars try to advance, but don't you worry. Koa was right there ready to shut that down. Back behind the net goes Anthony. Smashes a guy in the corner. Wally fighting for it, sending it around. Anthony still smashing people in the corner. Attaboy. Cougars come away with it, trying to get it out of their zone, but now passing it across up the middle. Can't control it. Wally's there. Wally takes the puck, bounces it off, tries to go to Anthony, but the Cougars come away with the puck, sending it back down. Wally once again with the puck, controlling it, coming across. That's Marshall. The Cougars are there anticipating that play. Marshall and Koa fighting for it. Resident coming up with the puck. Cougars going to take that shot. Off to the outside it goes. Cougars come away with the puck, send it back. Take a halfway pass forward, still trying to pass it around, trying to set something up. Defense not quite ready to get a hold of the puck, and here comes a shot. Koa comes away with the puck, clears the zone into the neutral zone. Cougars advancing once again, sends it in. They had a player in place, but didn't do anything with it. Koa now coming down the ice. And Anthony that's Hayden trying to help him out. Marshall sending it up again around the backside, doing a line change. Cougars are behind their net, slowing down, looking to set something up, passing it forward into the neutral zone. But Gage Nelson right there, ready to do something with it, playing at the blue line, unable to keep control of the puck. Now into the defensive zone. Nobody really holding on to it. Cougars come away with it, passing it around in the zone. Gage anticipating that one once again, gets control in the neutral zone, tries to pass it. Ike has it now. Ike advancing up the side, but Cougars get a leg on it. Back into our defensive zone, bounce off the boards, but Cougars come away with a neutral zone. Karina trying to do something with it, but Cougars keep a hold of the puck. Seems to just be bouncing around a little bit in the neutral zone with nobody really controlling it. Around the backside of the Thunder net, Ike now with the puck, trying to come up, passing it up. Resident Christian right there at the blue line, taking a shot, but Dusty is ready to go. Shots on goal are still sitting pretty even. 12 for the Thunder, 11 for the Cougars. 14:23 left in the second period. Still a 0-0 game. We need Thunder to come back to their first period fight. Got a line change going on the ice. Looks like Wesley Hall in the face-off. Cooper, Zwally, Blasco, and Snugs on the ice now behind the Thunder net. Cooper coming away with the puck, going to take it forward. He's got Blasco advancing with him. Snugs on the outside. Blasco going with him. Cougars try to send it around, but Blasco and Snugs both going to the corner. Cougars come away with the puck, and now Zwally and Blasco are going down, and it's an icing, not to worry. Going on to an offensive zone face-off. To the other side of the ice we go. Wesley Hall, Colton Snugs, Jamison Cooper on the ice with Will Blasco and Caden Zwally for your Thunder right now. Taking the face-off is Hall, and here we go. Drop it outside the Snugs. Can't quite get a stick on it. Cougars come away with it around the backside of their net to the outside. Moving forward, Snugs trying to break it up, but he smashed each other. Blasco smashes Snugs. And then Cougars try to smash somebody else, and to the other side of the ice we go. Cougars come away with the puck. Wesley trying to do something with it. Blasco trying to do something. Resident Christian on the breakaway and going to have a shot. But don't you worry, Dusty is in the net and stopped that one. Not quite sure where we fell apart, and it goes in on that one. It was a scramble in front of the net, everybody trying to get a stick on it, and unfortunately, Cougars come away with the puck, putting it into the net, going on a line change. 13:21 left in the second period. Cougars first on the board. Thunder will not be outdone, though. Hopefully, this just fires them up to go and return the favor. We have been shooting like crazy. We are hungry for a goal. Just haven't quite been able to put the puck exactly in the net. On the ice now, we got Frew, Serafino, Dover, Kaliga, and Braxton. Oh, just kidding. That's Breck, not Karina. I apologize. Quite the smash going. A very physical game in the second period. Got a penalty going. Looks like that's going to be on Cougar, who smashed Brack in the corner. Alrighty, so Thunder now on the power play. This could be our opportunity to even this up. You got Dover, Kaliga, Breck, Koa. Looks like they're going to call boarding on number 3 from the Cougars. Oh, we're going to 2 and 10, is it, Joel? Oh, my.
Yep, well-deserved 2 and a 10. Hit him from behind, away from the boards, head was down. Dangerous play in hockey. Refs trying to sort it out. Looks like it's going to be 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. We got Anthony going to take the face-off out there with Koa and Breck, anchored by Wallace and Marshall. Got the whistle there. Puck actually hit the ceiling of the arena. Automatic whistle at the old Surditch Ice Arena. Quick shift, but we got a new set of skaters out there. Gage's going to take the face-off along with Hayden and Ike. Thunder win the face-off. Can't control it. Ends up going into the corner. Gage gives chase. Ends up sending it out to point. We dump it back in. Ike gives chase. We got one in front of the net. Oh, good shot on goal. Just misses wide. Back up to the point. Wallace controls it. Sends it back in deep. Hayden with the net. We got people in front of the net. Can't get it there. Marshall's able to stop it. Eventually, Cougars clear it. And Thunder go back on the attack before the Cougars send it in deep. We got about a minute left on the power play. Wallace gives it up to center ice, unable to control it, and they send it back in deep. Marshall controls the puck, tries to set up offense, sends it back to center ice. Gage gives battle, ends up giving it back to Ike, and Gage eventually comes away with it. Nice move at the center line, got one-on-one, one in front of him, quick move, unable to get a shot off. And Cougars come away with it, and they're going to dump it deep. Thunder going for a line change. We got Jamison coming on the ice along with Anthony and Karina. We got Colt bringing it up, all himself, enters our zone, absorbs a hit after he passes it to center it. 5 seconds left on the power play, and it looks like that's going to end. And the Cougars are back at full strength, and you know that it's even strength. You guys can fill in the blank. This is a PG show today, Shannon. All right, puck's at center ice. They're dumping it in deep. They're way offsides. Delayed offsides gets called, and the Thunder are going to bring it out. Colt's got it. They're working on their passing. Ends up, and Jamison, nice move at the line. Sends it across. Bouncing puck. Oh, goalie's on it. Good opportunity for the Thunder. 10:25 left. Thunder trailing 1-0. Coming out with an offensive zone face-off. Looks like we got Wesley and Colton and Jamison, anchored by Caden and Blasco. Cougars come away with it, bring it around the ice. Jamison gives some pressure. They turn it over. Wesley fighting for it behind the net. Sends it around. Blasco able to keep it in. Hopefully he shoots it. And he does. Stopped by the Cougars goalie with no rebound. 10:09 remaining in the second period. Wesley's going to take the face-off with the same line. Wesley looked like he won the face-off. Cougars came away with it. Blasco sends it in at the blue line. Colton with a nice hit, coughs up the puck, forces the other team to cough up the puck, I should say. Blasco stops any attempt they have at entering our zone. He's like a wall out there. Game is definitely getting physical. You can tell it's a CPHL playoff game for sure. Wesley battling for it in the corner. Sends it around. The Cougars send it out to the point. Good pressure by Jamison. Forces it back down low. Jamison again gives battle. Cougars send it cross ice. A slapper nowhere near the net. And the Thunder come away with it. And they clear it. Colton's able to clear it. Give him chase. Going into the corner. He's got it. Centering pass. No one there as we were changing lines. And now the Cougars send it deep. Marshall comes away with it. Pushes it up to Anthony, who gives it cross ice. Back to Marshall. Some good skating around them. Koa comes away with it, enters the zone. Cougars come away with it, and they ice the puck. Looks like the Cougars might be getting a little desperate out there.
Let's hope the Thunder capitalize on that desperation and put one in the net.
We've got a third commentator joining us. All right, we got a offensive zone face-off. We got Anthony going to take the face-off. We got Koa, and we got Hayden out there. Anchored by Wallace and Kalega.
Attaboy, Marshall!
All right, puck's behind the net. Wallace controls it. He's looking for an outlet. He sends it up to Hayden. Hayden passes it over to Anthony. He's bringing it to neutral zone. Cougars stop it. Back and forth battle there. Cougars end up getting it. Shot wide. Koa gives chase. Marshall comes away with it. He sends it around. Hayden giving chase. Cougars send it back down low. Anthony gives chase. Some contact down there. The Cougars are getting physical out there. Anthony's giving chase behind the net. Forces the turnover. Hayden's there. Can't come away with it. The Cougars bring it up. Enter the zone. It's a 2-on-4. Nice save by Dusty. Sends it back out to the point. A quick shot. Hits a player in front. Koa giving chase. Comes away with it. Passes it over to Hayden. Ends up back behind our net. All right. Puck ends up with Anthony. We're just trying to send it in deep so we can get a line change. We were way offsides. It looks like they're calling a delayed offsides. And we just need a whistle blow. Unfortunately, that's going to give them a offensive zone face-off in our zone. But we got fresh skaters on the ice. Looks like we got Gage and Braxton and Gavin and Breck and Colt Tollefson. Gage coming out for the face-off. Can't clear our zone after the face-off. Scramble in front of the net. Couple nice saves by Dusty. Brings it around. Gavin, nice check into the boards. Coughs it up. Ends up with Gavin. It's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2. Tries the centering pass just out of the reach of Breck. Keeps it in our zone. Gage has it. Nice stick work. Just a little too wide for Gavin. Gives it back to center. Gage ends up with it. Tries to maneuver between a couple players, and the Cougars are able to stop that drive. All right, Thunder going to collect themselves. And we got Gavin going to go to center ice. A lot of stick checking. Gage has it. Tries to enter the zone with it. Gives chase down deep. 5:40 remaining in the second period. A lot of pressure on both sides. Not a whole lot of offense from either team at this point. Cougars trying to set something up a little bit too far, center zone, and they end up icing the puck. We'll have an offensive zone face-off. Sounds like the type of music you'd play like in a micro bakery.
It makes the bread just rise so happily.
All right, new line out there. We got Wesley, and we got Karina, and we got Ike. The Cougars control it, turn it over, back to the Thunder, battle along the boards, and the Thunder come away with it. Give it back. Give it back to the Cougars, who get stopped center ice. Eventually it gets through our line, back out to center ice, and we got Ike giving chase, and Wesley. Ike comes away with it. Tries to center it, intercepted by the Cougars defense. Good forecheck by the Thunder. Blasco ends up getting it and sending it in deep. They're calling an offsides on that. Didn't see it. Didn't go to ref school. 4:39 remaining in the second period. I'm going to give it over to Shannon and company.
All right, Thunder, 4:39 left in your second period. Still very even game going on. We got 14 shots on goal to the Cougars 18. 1-0. Anthony on the faceoff. Snug's out there with him. So is Cooper. Cooper fighting for it. Sends it in just outside of the net. Snug's going in, trying to send it back inside. Around the net he goes. Cooper is going to give chase in the back. Cougar sends it back around. Snug's in the back with him. Snug's going to come away with it. Put it in the middle, kid. And Jamison right there, but just can't put it in the net. Looking good, though. The guys are going to get it. Just you wait. Snug's going on the back check with the 2. Cougars sending it around the back. Dover going around with the 2 Cougar players. Fighting on the scrap on the outside of the net. Dover still fighting on the outside. Looks like it goes around the back side of the net. Cougars come away with it. Kaliga fighting for it with them. Jamison going to give some help. Goes around, almost out, but now we're going to get a shot, too. And then Dover comes away with the puck, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Jamison tries to get a stick, no luck. Serafino tries to get a stick, no luck. Snugs tries and no luck. Cougars still coming with that puck. And we just cannot seem to get a stick on this puck and break up this play. Going to be in the middle, pass it to the back. He's going to the outside, swinging around. Looks like we finally get a stick, but once again, Cougars come away with it. Dover tries to clear it. Jamison tries to clear it. Finally gets it out. We're going for a line change. Cougars go around the backside of their own net, coming forward, trying to make an advance. Coming up with a play. Thunder a little slow coming off the bench. And skating all the way to the net, but goalie Dylan's able to knock that one and keep it from going in the net. Little scrap going in the outside. Can't quite see who, looks like Thunder going in the box. Looks like Hayden Wiseman going to go in. We'll see what the call is going to be. Missed it as I was watching Dusty lay on the ground, seeing what's going there. All right, and we're on a penalty kill. 2:56 left in the second period. On your penalty kill, I can't see the numbers, so I apologize. Hayden going 2-minute minor for roughing. Refs still look like they're working something out. Gonna let us.
It's offsetting, right? I think they got one of the box. We got it.
All right. Joel says it's an offsetting penalty. Thank goodness he knows what's going on, because I have no idea. All right, 5-on-5 hockey. And still can't tell you who's on the ice for the Thunder, but as soon as I can, I'll let you know. Nelson on the face-off. Ike trying to come away. Gavin now with the puck going around the backside of the ice. Gavin trying to come up, gets shut down by the Cougars. Still can't quite get out of the zone. Ike hand passes to himself and away he tries to go. Koa on the ice with him. Tripping is going to be called. All right, Tollefson, Leon, Nelson, Severe on the ice for the Thunder. And shame, Cougars have 2 in the box now. Thunder now on a power play. Can we capitalize with 2 minutes 35 left in the second period? Put that puck in the net, even up this game, and then come back with a vengeance in our third period. If you haven't noticed, Coach Paul and Coach Mike actually wore shirts and ties to this game to show how serious they were about Thunder playoff hockey. And face-off, Thunder comes away with it. Kaliga tries, gets it on net, but the goalie's able to shut that one down. Once again, we're going to have another face-off on the offensive zone. Serafino, Snugs, Ike. Oh, Wesley going to go for a shot high and outside. Ike keeping it back in. Cougar's going to come away with it. No, fighting in the corner. Snug sends it out. Somebody sends it out. Serafino comes with it. Tries to put it on net, but not quite enough. Finish on that one. Looks like the puck is in the net, and we're scrapping behind the net. And offensive face-off once again. A lot of stoppage going on. Thunder sticking with Snugs, Serafino, Hall, Everhart, and Kalia on the ice for this power play. Face off. And you can't quite see where we end up. Marshall taking a step up, trying to keep it in the zone. Cougars come away with it, clear the zone. All the way around. No icing because they are on the penalty kill. Marshall comes away with the puck, looking for somebody to go. Tries to get it. Not quite there. Snugs tries. Serafino tries, but no joy. Marshall once again coming away with the puck, bringing it up, passes it up, off the boards. Serafino pops it, and away he goes. Snugs up there with him. Goalie snatches it out of the air and shuts that one down. Still sitting pretty even on our shots on goal. Thunder's got 17. Cougars got 20. Got that one, the lucky one in the net. But don't you worry, Thunder is not giving up yet. Now on the ice we got Frew, Nelson, Tollefson, Dover, and I can't tell the last one. Nope, Jameson. All right, Gage coming away with it. Frew in the middle. Still scrapping in the middle. Jameson scrapping. Gage got a stick on it. Going around the back side of the net, but can't quite keep a hold of the puck. Tollefson keeps it in. Now Jameson with a shot. Oh, just high. So close. Keeping it inside. Thunder fighting for every chance they get. Tollefson keeping it in the zone. Gage going to come away with it. Gage, take a shot, my guy. And no joy. Cougars come away with the puck. Trying to will this puck into the net, ladies and gentlemen. Around the boards it goes. Dover there sends it back in the middle. Jameson gets a stick on it, but can't quite redirect it into the net. Tollefson once again keeping it in. Tollefson going to put a stick on it. Frew gets a stick on it, but we just can't get the darn puck in the net. Frew sending it around. Jameson going to come up with it. Tollefson now with it, but oh no, Cougars come with it. Dover's your defense, going to push him to the outside, gets a stick on it. Attaboy, Dover. We are now 5-on-5 hockey once again into the neutral zone. Cougars pass it across, trying to set something up. 18 seconds left. Cooper trying to keep it out of the defensive zone. Bounce off of Dusty. Dover sending it around. Karina going to come up with the puck. Nope, Cougars are going to come up with the puck. We just cannot keep our... Oh, gonna be a penalty here. Alrighty, that's the end of the second period. Give me just a sec. When we come back for the third period, we'll let you know what naughty thing the Cougars did that landed them back in the box. And we're going to pause for a little while intermission, and we'll be back with you for the third period. Your Thunder down 1-0 at the end of the second.
All right, sports fans, coming back from the second period intermission. We are going to start the third period here. Thunder are down 1-0. At the end of the second period, Colt Tullison got a 2-minute penalty for, I believe it was roughing. So the Thunder will start off short-handed this third period. Thunder like a challenge. All right, on the ice we got Jameson and Colton and Wallace and Marshall. Jameson controls the puck along the far edge. Is able to clear it. Colton, given chase, has an opportunity for a breakaway. Goes deep in the corner, comes around. Looked like he was trying to ricochet it off one of their players. Wallace comes up with it, takes a shot on goal. And the Cougars are able to reset. Quick line change for the Thunder. Now we got Hayden and Anthony on the ice, along with Marshall and Wallace. Cougars bring it up, put the brakes on. It's collected by Hayden, and they send the puck down for a clear. 1:05 left on the penalty. Anthony's able to steal it from the Cougars, get a couple shot attempts, unable to connect. All right, we got Blasco able to clear the puck. Goes in deep, and we are going to get a penalty for tripping. All right, so shorthanded. We need to touch the puck. We need to stop here. We've got a delayed penalty happening, and eventually they finally call it. I think it's going to be a 2-minute tripping on Anthony. So we got 20 seconds left on the first penalty and a fresh 2 minutes on Anthony. So it's going to be 5-on-3 hockey. 5-on-3 hockey for the next 20 seconds. Hopefully the Thunder can win the faceoff and clear it and get another skater on the ice. So we got Wesley taking the faceoff along with Blasco and Gavin. Wesley wins the faceoff, trying to clear it. Good pressure by the Cougars. Gavin comes up with it, and they are able to clear it. Can't get it past center ice. Wesley playing some defense, able to knock him off the puck. Blasco sends it around and is able to clear it. First penalty is cleared, so now we got 5-on-4 hockey for the next minute and a half. On the ice we got Ike, and we got Wesley, and we got Marshall, and we got Caden. Good pressure in the neutral zone. Wesley comes away with it. Going to send it around the ice. Nope, puts the brakes on, comes back. Back and forth battle down behind our net. And the Cougars come out with it, giving him too much time. Coach is yelling to pressure the puck. We got 1 minute left. Cougars come out to the point, cross ice, trying to get their power play set up. Shot on goal, Dusty with the save. And that is a good stop by this Thunder defense. This Thunder power penalty kill. We have 48 seconds left, and we got 4 new skaters out there. Looks like we got Karina going to take the face-off along with Gavin and Koa and Colt Tullison. Got an equipment issue. Well, there's a stoppage in play. We'd like to thank our sponsors, the Wild Rise Micro Bakery. More than just mini cookies, they also do breads. So for you 10 viewers out there, go ahead. We'll drop the link to the website in the comments section, and enjoy yourself some baked goods. It is Colorado, but I'm told it's not that kind of bakery. They specialize in sourdough and I'm told pumpkin cookies. All right, Thunder win the face-off. Koa's up the far end. loses the puck, but it's gathered together by Gavin. Crosses back, a drop pass to Koa, looking for a centering pass, but unfortunately there's two Cougars there and can't connect. 30 seconds left on this power play. They turn the puck over center ice. We're trying to get it in deep. Battle at the center line. Ends up deep in our zone. They got one across, can't connect. Good defense by the Thunder, and let's clear it. Let's clear it. Just clear it. Send it deep. We're skating center ice. 9 seconds left on the penalty. And that should do it for the penalty kill. We send it deep, and since the penalty expired, they're going to get us with icing, but that's okay. We're going to start 5-on-5 hockey.
13:15 left in your third period. Thunder sitting down 1-0, but man, we're fighting to get that puck in the net. On the ice, here we go with a face-off. Nelson, Braxton, Breck, Dover, and Kaliga. Kaliga coming around with it, going up the middle. Holly going to go break with him. Braxton going to go with him. Kaliga trying to run it up the middle, but Cougars come away with the puck. Now sitting in the zone. Fighting on the corner. Gage trying to come away with it. Gage off the boards, comes away with the puck, but Cougars anticipate. Right there is Braxton. And Cougars coming on the breakaway, but not to worry. Marshall there with him. Everybody come for a back check, and away Nelson goes in through neutral ice into the advance. Oh, just can't hang on to the puck, but Braxton there still sends it deep. Ooh, Blasco, and looks like we're going to call offsides, but gives it up because Cougars come away with the puck and advance out of the zone straight down the middle. Blasco stands him up. Snugs gets smashed. Still fighting for the puck. Almost clears it up the middle, which would have got his rear end beat. Something happening. Elbowing? Too many men on Thunder. Unbelievable penalty. Shots on goal sitting right now. 19 for your Thunder. 23 for the Cougars. And Breck going to serve the too many men penalty. And once again, we are on the penalty kill. Snugs, Wally, Cooper, and I can't see behind the ref, but it looks like Blasco. Cougars trying to pass it around. Snugs gets a stick on it. Snugs coming back again, sending it deep, but not deep enough into the neutral zone. Snugs coming back up with it, but no, he did not. And Kaden trying to get rid of it. Cougars come up with it. Blasco going, sitting it around. All the way out of the zone it goes. Cougars going to chase it down. Passing it across. Snugs getting a stick on it. Keeping it in the zone, but falls down. Cougars come away with it. Ike chasing it down. Still in the offensive zone for the Thunder on their power play. Ike going to come away with it, fighting for it. Cougars get a stick on it. Tollefson. Now Cougars. Now Snugs. Now Tollefson. Now Cougars. Now Tollefson. And we're into the neutral zone, and it's like a game of tennis right now. Cougars coming away with it in the neutral zone, coming up center ice. Ike getting a stick on it, sends it back. Gavin going deep to reset this, sends it off the boards, but Cougars are still able to fight for it in the corner. Ike coming away with it, sending it out to Tollefson. Tollefson coming around to the side. Tollefson sends it down the boards, trying to send Serafino. Cougar goalie has it, sends it to his player. Serafino, though, right there, trying to get a stick on it, doing something. Cougars coming away with it, trying to make a play. 29 seconds left on the penalty. Cougars send it deep. Dover there. Little smash going. Dover fighting for it in the corner. Dover comes away with it, sends it long. And once again, no icing because we are on the penalty kill. Cougars come away with the puck. Hayden chasing it down. Cougars going to make a run up the side. Marshall backing him up. Guy hits the brakes, but Marshall able to shut that play down. Cougars come away with the puck, trying to send it around. Marshall scrapping in the corner with him. Hall coming away with the puck, coming around the backside of the Thunder net. Hall gonna run it with him. Looks like Wiseman with him, and Serafino on the other side. Wiseman with his puck, but can't hold on to it, and the Cougars come away with it. Cougars trying to make an advance up. Wiseman trying to get a stick, but no luck. Hall chasing him down. Hall is moving today. Dover going to get the puck as it comes around the Thunder net, scrapping in the corner, and Hall once again coming away with the puck almost every time today. Hall trying to go for it, sends Serafino. Serafino now gains the blue line, sends it deep. Once again, Hall going to go fight for that one. Cougars sending it around, coming to the side. Dwally trying to keep it in the zone. No luck. We're in a neutral zone fight. Lots of elbows going on today. Blasco putting it back into the neutral zone, but Cougars come away with the puck. Karina get a stick on it. What are we calling? Maybe some offsides at this moment. Scrappy little third period going on. 8:59 left in your third period. Thunder 19 shots on goal to the Cougars 23. You got Nelson, Frew, Koa, Zwally, and Blasco. Thunder come away. Koa fighting for it. Going down. Cougars try to bounce it off. Thunder keeping it in. Cougars trying to send it across. Send it back across. Anticipating Nelson shuts that down. Blasco tries to send it back into the zone. No luck, but here comes Zwally. Gets a stick on it and able to put it back into the offensive zone. But Cougars come away with the puck. Sending it long. Dusty says, let it go because we got some icing. And away we'll go to the other side. Got Nelson on the ice. Frew going to go for a line change. Let's see. That's a lot of people on the ice, but luckily the puck isn't there, so not to worry. We're going to only put 5 on the ice for this one. Braxton, Serafino, Leon, Tollefson, and Holly shoot it. Gavin played too long with it and unable to do anything with it. Cougars come away with it. Gavin shuts it down, pushes him into the boards. Tollefson there. We're going to be scrappy. Ooh, but luckily, hand up. Somebody's going to get a penalty. I do believe it is going to be Gavin. Let's see what we're going to call. Refs conferring, discussing what happened on this one. Somebody's going somewhere, just don't know who. The voice of the Thunder, Tollefson, think it's going to be a Thunder penalty, already opening the box. The refs still discussing what they think actually went down. Leon thinks it's him, and away he goes. Survey says roughing? Boarding? Well, there's a penalty. Somebody did something wrong. Gavin's in the box. And we're on the penalty kill once again. Yep, roughing. 2-minute minor for Gavin Leon. 8:11 left in the third period. Puck drop, and Thunder had it, but out of the zone we go, into the neutral zone. Snugs on the ice, Cooper on the ice, Tollefson and Dover. Not quite sure who we go through. There's a neutral zone. Cougars trying to do something, but can't hang on to it. Snugs says, not today. Chases it down. Jameson sitting in the middle, but can Snugs come away with it? No. Cougars come away with it. Cougars going to advance down the side. Coming down the middle. Jameson coming. Tollefson sticks a stick in there and breaks that play up. Tollefson going to advance forward. Moving up. Smashed a little. Can't quite hang on to the puck. Snug sends it deep and also ends up on the ground, but the Cougars come away with it. 1:11 left on our penalty kill. Cougars trying to advance down, skating through the sides. Tollefson standing him up. 2 people fighting for the puck. Who's going to come away with it? Going outside, and is Cougars going to take a shot? No. All right, around the backside it goes. Tollefson just kidding. That's Dover. Sends it out, and away we go. 6:58 left, and whistle. And I don't know what for. So here's Joel with the recap.
It looks like the Cougars are going to go in the box for tripping.
We'll take it.
The physicality of this game has definitely picked up. It reminds me of a New Mexico middle school back in the day.
Well, Joel's
So I've heard.
a little spicy today.
So I've heard. All right, so it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the next 45 seconds. We got Blasco and Marshall on the ice, along with Wesley and Ike.
Shoot it, Blasco!
Blasco with a shot from the blue line gets kicked aside by the Cougars goalie. Marshall sends it back in deep. Ike's given chase. Questionable no call there, but I like it. It's playoff hockey. It's getting physical. Thunder come away with it. Ike gives chase in the corner. Absorbs a hit. Tries a centering pass. Can't connect. Wesley providing some interference. And the Cougars send it down the ice, and that will be an icing. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for us. 3 seconds left on the power play. And we got some fresh skaters going out there. Looks like we got Hayden and Koa and Caden and Colt Tollefson. And now we're bringing Anthony Serafino back on the ice to take the face-off. So he's out there with Hayden and Caden and Colt. Cougars win the face-off, can't clear the zone. Eventually get past the blue line. Nice move, pushed aside by Koa. Thunder are able to clear it off out of our zone before they send it back down deep. Koa making a play at center ice. Back and forth battle between the two of us. We got a couple of headhunters out there looking to make some big hits. And I think that's how this game is going to end. We iced the puck, 5:32 to go in the third period. We are still on a power play for the next 37 seconds. Bringing out some fresh skaters. We got Gage and Karina and Wallace and Marshall and Braxton. It's like the Thunder win the face-off. Eventually collected by the Cougars. Thunder can't clear it. Now clear it. Gage coming up. Looks like it's going to be a 1-on-3. Nice move around. Another move around. He's going to get a shot on goal. Goes between the legs. Nice save by the goalie. No rebound. Good scoring chance for the Thunder. We just need to bury it in the back of the net. 14 seconds left on the Thunder power play. Got a couple new skaters out there. We got Gage going to take the face-off, followed by Karina and Breck. Gage wins the face-off, tries to get a shot off, centering pass, goes just wide. Cougars are able to clear it. Thunder bring it back in. Marshall giving chase down in the corner. Breck coming away with it. Gives chase. The Cougars eventually are able to clear the blue line. Swallowed up by a bunch of Thunder players. Gage with a pass to Breck, who dumps it in deep. Looks like Gage absorbed a hit, and it looks like the Cougars are going to get a penalty. Let's see what the call is. Looked like maybe a head contact, maybe wishful thinking for a 2 and a 10. I'm not really sure.
Discussion going on.
There's a lot of discussion going on. I think this Thunder offense and defense have frustrated the Cougars. They're getting desperate, trying anything and everything to keep the game 1-0. So the Cougars players look confused. I don't know what the confusion is. You can't hit people in the head. That's not part of the game. So it looks like they got at least one in the box. Roughing? Maybe 2 minutes for roughing?
But I'll find out. Tell me.
It's going to be a 2-minute penalty. Thunder will continue on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Fresh skaters out there. We got Wesley, and we got Colton, and we got Jameson, and we got Marshall, and we got Blasco. If nothing says scoring line, that's that line. Centering pass. Can't quite connect. Blasco gets it. He's going to take a shot. Nice stop by the goalie. And a whistle with 4:13 remaining.
Keep it up, Thunder! Let's go!
All right, same line remains. Wesley wins the face-off. Gathered by Marshall, goes across to Blasco. Centering pass. Puck was bouncing around a little bit. Colton trying to poke it in, and the Cougars did not like that. A good opportunity here for the Thunder. Another face-off. Another face-off won by the Thunder. Brings it over to Blasco. Shot from just inside the blue line. Pushed aside. Maintained control. Another shot from the point. Swallowed up by the goalie. With a whistle. Good pressure here by the Thunder offense. Hopefully they can find the back of the net. New set of skaters come out. We got Wallace and Colt on defense. Anthony going to take the face-off out there with Hayden and Ike. Thunder win another face-off. Send it around the ice. Colt gets it. Absorbs a hit as he takes a shot. Thunder maintain control, looking for a centering pass. Can't quite connect on it, but still giving very good pressure. Hayden comes across with it. Centering pass. Can't quite connect. Wallace gets it. Keeps it in. Colt got it. Dumps it in deep. Still Cougars can't clear. Colt with it. Another one. Hayden. Whoa! Really good opportunity. Misses high. Another one from point. Wallace looking for it. Ike giving some pressure. I think this entire penalty has been in the offensive zone. Keep it up, Thunder. Let's go. Little extra Cougar down. Cougars are able to clear it, but not deep enough to get a full line change. They got one new skater on the ice. Hayden at the center. Anthony coming. They're able to clear the blue line. That should be a penalty, and it looks like they're going to call it. They're not going to call it. There's some confusion here. We pulled the goalie thinking there was a penalty. Ref put his arm down. I have no idea if he was calling offsides or if it was an actual penalty. Regardless, there's 2:35 left in the third period. 9 seconds left on the power play. And it looks like it's no new penalties. And it's going to remain a 5-on-4. We need one more. Thunder, we need one more skater. All right, we got Gage out there taking the face-off along with Karina and Koa and Gavin and Marshall. Thunder win the face-off. Shot on goal, stopped by the goalie. 2:30 left in the third, 5 seconds left on the power play. Bringing in the closer.
I'm just going to yell because we're so close. We're trying so hard, trying to get it in. Gavin trying, coming around. All right, both teams at full strength. Goalie Cougars gobbles that one up again. 2:23 left in the third period. Thunder have fought so hard on this one. Some of the best hockey they've played all season. Nice passing going on. Koa going, trying to get a hold of that one. Going into the corner, can't quite tell. Fighting for it. Koa's in there, sends it in the middle, but nobody can connect. Nelson going to the outside, coming to the boards, trying to keep it in. And we're getting smashed all around. Who's going to come away with the puck? Oh, Braxton takes a shot. Oh, just kidding. Karina takes a shot, but not quite enough. Marshall now with it at the blue line, but Cougars get a hold of it. Cougars coming down, sending it around. Backside of the boards, Marshall going. Tries to send it up the boards, but Cougars going to come away with the puck. Cougars sending it. Marshall coming away with it. Marshall going to go around the other side of the net, see what we can do with it. Marshall looking to go, but hits the net. Dead on the play. Defensive zone face-off. 1:35 left. 95 seconds left. What is Thunder going to do with this? Looks like we call a timeout, it looks like. Some strategery going. Can we pump them up? We're going to pull Dylan is our prediction. We're going to put 6 Thunder on the... Wait. Why is Phil opening the penalty box door? That can't be a good sign for us. Well, we'll see what the call is going to be, if there is a call. Thunder fighting hard to come back, tie this one up, send us into overtime. It's the Colorado way, isn't it? Send it into overtime, see what we can do. Coach Snugs, Coach Davern trying to pump this team up to skate their little hearts out for the last 95 seconds of this game. Put one in the net because we have been so close so many times, yet we just have not been lucky enough to finish it out just yet. 26 shots on goal by the Thunder today to the 23 by the Cougars, and their one lucky time to put it in the net. All right, Tollefson closing the door, so there is no Thunder penalty. Refs blowing the whistle. Timeout is over. Dusty going to go to the net to start because we are doing that defensive face-off, defensive zone. On the ice, we have Cooper, Snugs, Tollefson, Kaliga, and Hall. Dusty pops it out as the Cougars come away with it. Cougars still with the puck, fighting. Hall fighting, sends it in the middle. Tollefson, Jamison gets it. Jamison still has it. Jamison gained the neutral zone. Snugs gets a stick on it. What are we calling? Icing, even though Snugs gets a stick on it. I don't understand, but I just work here. And away we go. Icing call back to the defensive zone. We're going to try it again. Thunder fighting so hard. Minute 18 left in the third period. Here we go with the face-off once again. Here we go. Cougars coming away with it. Sends it around the backside of the net. Tollefson going to go. Cougars going to come. Send it back around the other side of the net. Cougars center it up. Jamison sees it coming there outside of the zone. Jamison chasing that down. Jamison going to come away with it. Attaboy, Cooper. Jamison fighting in the corner. Snugs goes to help. Everybody's over there, but nobody's coming away with the puck. We're all sucked into the side. Tollefson's the only one in the middle. Cougars send it around. Tollefson goes. Can't quite get a stick on it. And Kaliga going to come get it. And around the net we're going to go. 40 seconds left in this third period. Oh, quite the hit on. And Cougars come away with the puck. Icing. And to the offensive zone we're going to go. We're going to line change it. We're going to send Serafino, Everhart, and to Wiseman. Pulled Dusty for the last 32 seconds. Dover and Blasco and Cooper. 32 seconds. Pulled the goalie. 6 Thunder on the ice. We've got to win this face-off. And, we send it. Goalie gobbles it up, but that's what we got to do. Win it and hit it. That's the plan. Win the face-off, send it right into the net. 28 seconds left. Rinse and repeat for our face-off. Come on, Thunder. Here we go. Face-off, drop down. Sends it across. Blasco with a shot. Oh, and the goalie deflects it out. Cooper trying to keep it in. Serafino trying to keep it in, sending it across. Still chippy, everybody trying to get something on it. All the way across, 14 seconds, not going to make it. Gonna have an icing. 11.9 seconds left. Looks like coach is sticking with the same line. Serafino, Wiseman, Cooper, Blasco, Dover. Here we go. Going for the face-off. And puck drop. Fighting at the feet. Nobody comes away with it. Going around the backside of the net. Cougars send it. Blasco tries to get it, but not enough to get a shot. And away we go. Gonna be just wide of the net. But that's game, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder drop a heartbreaker to resident Christian Cougars. That's it. Game over. Thunder loses 1-0. Thanks for joining us. Updates on what happens next. Check on Team Reach. Joel, any last thoughts?
No final thoughts. Thank you.
Well, crap.